Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of my Dark Avengers comic book review. Pardon me for being a little annoyed tonight during this review. I was supposed to get a cell phone this week and things are just taking forever to get this stupid cell phone. So I'm not exactly in a great mood this week and this week thus far. Still trying to put that panel together. Got a few maybes, got one yes, so hopefully we'll have that panel coming up soon. News as far as Marvel Comics goes before we get into this week's comics because it's very short this week. News is there is an X-Men comic coming out, X-Men, in July, and two teasers have come up. One with Spider-Man and Psylocke, another with She-Hulk, and this is the She-Hulk from Planet Hulks, I believe, or War the whatever. Anyway, and Magneto. I'll have those printouts for you guys next week because I think there's going to be more posters coming out as we go along, and yeah. So sounds like an interesting comic series coming up. This week we have a beginning comic. Next week we have another beginning comic, and of course you guys know Mike, my cameraman and director, is still here, and
Hello.
Amber's always here via Skype.
Hey guys.
So if I do get a panel together, guys, I'm warning you guys now ahead of time that the videos will be pushed to Saturdays. So like a review, like today's review, would be recorded on Saturday. Hopefully, if that does happen, I will try to catch up on comics and read them on that Saturday. So I'll be reviewing the comic books from that week. Depends how many comics come out, and it depends on the people doing the review with me. But that will leave for a announcement video for this site later. For you guys that know me from Brooklyn Boys, you know we do announcements from time to time. I'll do one of those another time. For those of you who don't know Brooklyn Boys and are just watching my page, you'll get used to a lot of the new stuff. Now that my group site is fixed and everybody's back to working on their stuff, I'll have time to actually sit down and work on stuff here and do some ideas here. Okay, these are the comic books that have been released the week of the 7th, Wednesday the 7th. Started off with the #1 comic of the, not number one as in number one, the first issue of DeadPool Corps, taking up right after the prelude to the DeadPool Corps. I'm telling you guys the truth, it was nothing magical, nothing mystical, nothing really. You know, people thought it would be a good idea, Marvel. I honestly don't find it as good an idea as Marvel does because basically, you know, people think, okay, there's more than one Deadpool. Gonna be great. There's gonna be a female Deadpool. There's gonna be a kid Deadpool. They threw a dog in there. They threw a zombie head back in there, and then you got the regular Deadpool. They're all fighting to be, you know, the center of attention. And I feel like it's like which Deadpool is actually fighting to be the most popular Deadpool. I'm giving you guys. I'll make you a bet that this issue, this series, is going to become a limited series of 12 to 13 parts because I don't see this series really having that much potential to hold on to a ongoing series. I'm being honest. I'll pick up the next issue, and if I'm still feeling the way I am now, I'm probably going to drop DeadPool Corps. There's a lot of new titles coming out that have more promise than right now this does. I'm being honest with you, just DeadPool Corps is not doing it for me like the other DeadPool Corps are. If you want an issue #1, just see how it is, go ahead. It just didn't do anything for me. The prelude actually did more for me than this kind of did. It was kind of a letdown, to be honest with you guys. Comic that wasn't a letdown, Ultimate X #2. Introducing Karen, a woman with psychic powers, and in the end bumps into Wolverine's son, and that's how they leave you at the cliffhanger. With the next issue being with a guy that looks like Archangel. I guess they're reassembling some type of a X-Men team with new people, or they're trying to bring some old people back because Mystique and Sabretooth are in this issue, and Amber's eyes are like, because she likes this. You like it?
I really want to read that one.
Okay, I'll keep it out. The only thing is, Ultimate X is a bi-monthly series, meaning we're not going to get to see Ultimate X #3 until we're in now April. We're not going to see Ultimate X 3 until June. It leaves too much time in between to lose interest in the series, but I'm actually interested enough to want to keep buying, but I wish it would be like a monthly series. It's kind of, other than the Ultimate Avengers, this title, and Ultimate Spider-Man, I like Ultimate Spider-Man. A lot of people are saying, I think if the artwork got better, a lot more people would be interested in it. But I like all the Ultimate series thus far, including even the minis. Ultimate Enemy could be better, but 2-1 Ultimate Enemy is going to bring back the Fantastic Four or something along those lines when things get better, I guess, in the Ultimate Universe. I would absolutely be saying pick this up. It's a great comic series thus far. I'm enjoying it. Speaking of Wolverine, Wolverine Weapon X, number 12. This just keeps feeling more and more like Terminator. You got Deathlocks from the future coming into the present, killing off people. It just got that Terminator feeling, and you get to see another issue of Wolverine from the future, and he dies like in all the other future things, and now people are coming back, or people are trying to prevent his death in this whole like end of the world future. And the main target is Captain America. Not Steve Rogers Captain America, Bucky Barnes Captain America. So you get to see some kick-ass fight scenes between Captain America and several Deathlocks, and you get to see Wolverine come in and kick some ass. It's a really great series. Looking forward to the next issue, which has Iron Man's helmet in the cover. Does that mean Iron Man's going to be in the next issue? We'll have to wait and find out. Absolute pickup, guys. I'm really enjoying Weapon X Wolverine. Great series. Like I said, check it out. Leaving Marvel and going into DC. Another awesome series that DC's been letting out. Superman Secret Origins Part 5 of 6. One more to go. I'll be honest with you guys. Jeff Johns to me is like the reboot guy. He rebooted Green Lantern. He gave us Brightest Day, Blackest Night, which rebooted the DC Comics era. He brought us Flash Rebirth, which brought back rebooted Barry Allen. Now he's giving us Superman Secret Origins, rebooting Superman. He's a reboot guy. What can I say? I've been enjoying the series all the way up to here. There were a few things in this issue I kind of was iffy about, like the introduction of Metallo, like how he became Metallo. Parasite, fine. I could live with his origins now, but the whole thing with Sam Lane teaming up with Lex Luthor, spoiler, to go against Superman because he's an alien, kind of gives me that feeling like that's going on with New Krypton. I think New Krypton had a huge influence on this comic, which kind of sucks, because it's like Sam Lane versus Superman because he's an alien. So it kind of gives you that why versus Superman. Like, let it be Lex Luthor trying to ruin Superman like back in the 80s. Absolutely love the artwork, though. Awesome. This guy, Gary Frank, he has Superman as Christopher Reeve down perfectly. And this was mentioned on Pete's Basement. I'm going to mention it here. This is an awesome scene. You have Corbin, who is a jackass, this page, who tries to shake Clark's hand and squeeze him. Of course, we all know Clark's Superman, so he squeezes Corbin's hand back and almost breaks it, and he's like, I'm getting out of here, screw this. So I thought that was hilarious. That was great. I love that scene. And it's just, you get that... He knows how to draw Superman, Christopher Reeves, perfectly. You feel like you're looking at Christopher Reeves in this comic. The artwork is amazing. I'm enjoying the story. Like I said, I'm not really into this whole Sam Lane versus Superman because he's an alien thing. But I'm willing to overlook that because Superman Secret Origins is a freaking awesome series thus far. Number 1. Number 2, Birthright sucked. So this is doing a shitload better job than Birthright ever could and ever will. So, and once again, it's just a retelling of his origins. It's not going to change present-day Superman from really that much. Anyway, really great series. Guys, pick it up. One more issue to go. And with that, I'm getting the finger. 2 comics left. See you guys in the final part, which will be part 2, because I'm sure I'll be done in part 2. Catch you guys there.